The following presentation will demonstrate an exemplary online resource that can be used to teach geometric reasoning at a 3-4 level in accordance with the current Victorian curriculum. The progression point for Level 3 geometry, and more specifically geometric reasoning, is to identify angles as measures of turn and compare angle sizes in everyday situations. The progression point for Level 4 is to compare angles and classify them as equal to, greater than, or less than a right angle. It is assumed that prior to this level, students have some understanding of shapes and three-dimensional objects in their environment. Students are also expected to describe position and movement, showing an understanding of what direction is and how line and objects move away from each other. It is also essential that students understand the concept of big versus small, and terminology such as less than and greater than in relation to both size and numerical value, and the idea of adding and subtracting to make something bigger or smaller retrospectively. To access this resource, you will need to register with TeachEasy, which costs $36 for an annual subscription. Once you have signed up as a member, you will have unlimited access to thousands of resources that directly correlate to the Victorian curriculum. The resource I have chosen to share is a unit plan created by TeachEasy. This unit plan includes 4 learning posters, 7 learning activities, differentiation considerations, 4 worksheets, lists of the Victorian curriculum, and assessment criteria reporting sheet, all in a well set out easily accessible format. This resource can be downloaded in PDF format, or if you have the software, is compatible with an interactive whiteboard, which allows for more class involvement and greater student interactions, as well as meeting the Level 4 standards set out by the Victorian curriculum that states that digital resources must be used in the teaching of geometric reasoning. Although this resource is interactive whiteboard compatible, one of its limitations is that a lot of the activities included are not to be completed in a digital setting. To log on to TeachEasy, you just need to type teacheasy.com into the search engine. At this point, you'll need to register if you haven't already. Once you are registered, you'll just need to select the Maths drop-down and then click on Geometry, which will take you to this page where you will scroll down. This is the interactive whiteboard version. Today we are going to use the standard PDF version. I'll click on my PDF link. Okay, so here is my unit plan. If I go down to the second page, it gives a direct link to the Victorian curriculum and also includes the elaborations. The great thing about this resource is it's not just a group of activities for students to practice previously learned skills. It provides learning activities and posters specifically for initial learning of concepts. So here is the first learning poster, which is able to be printed as an A3 poster and hung up in the classroom as a reference point for students still needing assistance and visual representation. This poster defines angle and goes through what a point, line, segment and ray are. The second learning poster explains parallel, intersecting and perpendicular lines. The third poster goes through the different types of angles, and the fourth poster goes through the angles of elevation and depression. After the topic learning posters, you're given a unit plan, including the outcomes, resources needed, the differentiation considerations, and 7 different learning activities. Next, we have a worksheet you will need for Activity 3, where students are to draw objects that have an acute, obtuse, and right angles. And this next page is our worksheet for the differentiation option, where students are to cut and paste from a magazine options that they see if they're unable to draw. Here is our worksheet for Activity 5, where students are to circle correct answer for the type of angle shown. And this one is our answer sheet. This page is able to be printed out and laminated for Activity 6, where you can use a whiteboard marker to draw different angles with the hands of the clock. Or alternatively, you could use the interactive whiteboard and get students to take it in turns to draw different angles with the clock's hands. The next page is our handout for activity 7, and then the differentiation option, which gives a little extra help. And on the final page is a table for recording assessment, which makes it easy for teachers to gauge the level of understanding of their students. I found this resource very beneficial and I would definitely use it again. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation.